Hey hockey fans, this is Dolany TV. Good evening and welcome to our second edition of some World Juniors talk as we ramp up for the 2022 IIHF World Junior Championships. My friends, we are literally 2 days out from exhibition play starting Friday, Saturday. That's all we got to go. And then things get underway on Sunday against Switzerland in exhibition play up in Red Deer for Team Canada. Now the exhibition schedule, well, let me tell you, she's a tough one because a guy works, right? Guy's got to go to work and make a paycheck. So checking the old calendar when you have to drive after work and stuff, well, let me tell you, it ain't great. You ain't going to make a 5 o'clock start, so I'll do what I can throughout the exhibition stuff and obviously throughout the tournament as well, but we'll figure it out as we go along and all shall sort itself out. But today I just kind of want to gauge the idea out there, see what everyone's thinking about this Team Canada that we've got assembled for the IIHF World Junior Championships this year up in Edmonton and Red Deer. Now ideally as well, I'd like to get into a game if I can find some tickets, because that would be fantastic to be able to find some tickets and go to my first ever World Juniors, despite how many times it's been in Edmonton and Calgary over the years. The guy's just never done that as an Albertan, and as a Canadian I got to get that done at some point, right? So quickly, back to the lineups, right? Well, the roster, I guess you could say. That's your forward, or that's your defense and goaltenders. Quick flash of that. And then this is your forwards here as well, right? Two guys that are expected to be number one overall picks in their draft in Connor Bedard and Shane Wright, and last year's number one pick in Owen Power, this year's number one pick. However you want to talk about the NHL draft, go ahead, talk about it. Good night. Anyway, so that's the roster. What you're looking at, why I'm showing you that, is I'm asking the simple question. Is it a team that's going to go out there and win a gold medal? Is it a team that's capable of going out there and winning a gold medal? Is it a team that's going to be like last year and get through everything and have a ton of fun and then disappoint in the gold medal game? Is it a team that is going to ride goaltending? Is it a team that's going to ride defense? Is it a team that's going to ride just pure goal scoring to wherever it needs to go in this tournament? Really? I don't know. Here's the thing, right? Obviously, Team Canada every year is special. Every year they have that one guy to watch. This year, there's 3 guys to watch on this team that are just going to make you go, wow. And then, of course, your guys that are either you want your team to draft, which really outside of Brett Brochu and a couple of the guys up front, there aren't many of those this year. But there's guys that your teams have drafted, right? Like if you're somehow a Canadian Vegas Golden Knights fan, because who wouldn't blame you being a Vegas Golden Knights fan after Canada hasn't won a cup since the 90s, not in my lifetime. But, right, Caden Gooley, if you're Montreal, if you're a Minnesota fan, and let me tell you, old Dolany TV, if you're still tuning in, I know I've got some Minnesota Wild fans, okay? 100% guarantee it, no question about it, go Wild. Anyway, Buffalo, right? Buffalo, Owen Power. That's the guy you're watching anyway. There's no guarantee anyone's watching this team for, I don't know, Lucas Cormier over Owen Power, right? That, like, obviously, Owen Power, that's the name that's going to draw us. Kind of, you look back, was it 2018? Cale Makar, right? That was our first big taste nationally of Cale Makar before he hit the NHL stage. I saw him a few years prior in 2016 in Bonnyville, Alberta, when he was at the U19 World Junior A Challenge. Great player then, great player now, just saying. And, well, you know what, right? But, end of the day. So Owen Power's your guy, because we haven't gotten a taste of him in the NHL yet. This is his tournament to break out and really show what he's about. Other than that, right, Detroit, Carolina is represented here. Then you move over to this other graphic. You've got Edmonton represented with Bourgault. You don't have to ask me on that one. Dallas, New York Rangers are represented. Philadelphia Flyers. You've got the Ottawa Senators, the Arizona Coyotes, Columbus Blue Jackets, Anaheim Ducks, St. Louis Blues, Winnipeg Jets, and Cole Perfetti, who I think Jets fans are just drooling over getting to see him at the World Junior Championship. Florida Panthers, Dallas Stars, right? So there's a good wide range of teams in the States. Not really a lot of Canadian teams, right? Outside of Winnipeg, Edmonton, you've got Montreal. That's really 3 fan bases in Canada, but oof. Excuse that, almost die on camera. Good time, but you've got a lot of representation from teams we're not going to necessarily, as Canadians, unless you buy the expensive hockey packages, get to watch all the time, right? So I guess that's where I'm looking at it, right? Is this a gold medal team? Is this a team that's going to push for a gold medal? Is this a team that's going to disappoint? Is this a team that's going to disappoint in the gold medal game, for instance? Is this a team that you're just watching simply because your favorite prospect is on there? That's kind of what I'm trying to open it up to here, and just get a gauge of it where you guys sit going into the tournament at this point. Because, right, I don't know where I sit. Obviously, I think this is a team that could cakewalk over the entire World Juniors and just win it straight through. But again, no matter how blindly with faith you go into the World Juniors as Team Canada, because we're Team Canada, it doesn't pan out like that every year. History has shown in the past 10 years it has definitely not been the case. So now we walk into this one, and right, obviously I've been working a lot, playing ball all summer, and really not paying attention to hockey around the world as much as I used to. So I don't know. I don't know where I sit. And I guess you could say the same thing about last year's team. I don't think I was huge, knew everything about last year's team either. So I'm not going to sit here and claim, oh yeah, no, guaranteed this is a gold medal game team, should be in there up and over. No, I can't. I physically can't, and I just won't. But what I will say is I'm willing to open it up, kind of gauge some interest here, see where you guys are sitting, see what, I guess I could read all the articles. I could read all the articles I want. But unfortunately, reading all the articles isn't still going to give me that answer, right? It's not going to give me that crowdsourced answer that I'm looking for when I'm putting on live streams starting on Sunday, right? There's that whole question of, on Sunday, what should kind of the mood of the stream be? Should it be, hey, yeah, no, that looked really good, that's going to be exciting, or hey, no, that's going to be a problem, and the next time that happens, we're going to be miserable about it, right? I just want to gauge it, that's all. I don't think there's a problem with that. So ladies and gentlemen, you have yourself a great evening. Let me know in the comments section down below what you're thinking of this World Juniors roster, and get excited. Sunday is coming. Live stream will be available and scheduled around probably 2 hours prior to game time, and then off and rolling we will go with the live stream on Sunday because, we got a problem. I'll let you know. We'll figure it out. I'm Tyson. This is Stolen TV up on out of here.